His name is Dennis Ball. His show must go on. The yellow felt just floats and serves up mad dad jokes. The score is 40 love to me. He's the Wimbledon of comedy. He does the interviews that make your POV skew towards hilarity. Oh baby, can't you see? The score is 40 love to me. He's the Wimbledon of comedy.
I love Dennis Ball.
All right, ballers. Good evening, ballers, and welcome to Dennis Ball Live. What's up, Mark Rojas? Mark Rojas is in the house, and we have a special guest tonight, Beatles aficionados and cool band, Anchor and Bear, a.k.a. Brian and Katie. You guys are actually only half of Anchor and Bear. There's two other guys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They're off doing some other project. Something.
Very busy, yes.
Yeah, totally. So you guys had rehearsal last night for an upcoming gig. Are you guys gonna play Band on the Run?
Not this time.
Yeah, we'll miss it this
Why
time.
not? Why not?
Too complex, I think.
Really? I bet it is hard to play. It's really like learning 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, it's like 3 songs in one. It's like
Yeah.
a mini rock opera or whatever, right?
You guys kill it in your video
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
of it, which I'm gonna post a link to in the comments. I mean, in the description after the show. Georgia Constitution Media, what's up, baller? What's up, Bobby Broadway is in the house. Bobby Broadway, what's up? All right, we're going to go to Chuckle Balls because we're going to talk about John and Yoko and that Above Us Only Sky film, which really blew my mind. And I want to get to it. Plus, we have jokes that are hilarious I'm going to tell you guys. You ready to go to Chuckle Balls?
Let's do it.
Have you been, Katie?
Yeah, let's go. I have never been.
Okay.
This is my first time.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go. You guys can park in the back. It's hard to park in Ball City. Sometimes it's hard to park. All right, here we are at Chuckle Balls. That was quick drive. Good light traffic this time of night. What's up, ballers? What's up, lurkers? Who are in the house? Georgia Constitution. Yeah, at Chuckle Balls. That's right. Thank you. I have lines. Thank you for reminding me, Georgia Constitution Media. Hold on a second. Super Bowl. Just let these guys in, man. They're with me, Super Bowl. Let them in. So you can see he's the bouncer. Get it? Get it, Brian? He's the bouncer.
Yeah.
Okay, get it?
I get it.
All right, that's a gig. That's an ongoing line, but I just have the new Super Bowl picture to add for people to see him. All right, hold on a second. So yeah, I'm buying drinks for everybody. Sit in the front, man. Your drinks are in your fridge. It's exactly what you wanted to have. All right, now I have jokes for you guys. Tell me if they're good or not. Tell me if they're funny or not. If they're funny, tell me ding. And if they're not, tell me no, that's not funny. Jeremy, what is up, man? Jeremy Shatton, who is an incredible... I don't know if you guys know who Jeremy Shatton is. Do you know who he is? He was in a band with Mike D before the Beastie Boys.
Oh, cool.
And he actually did one of their album covers. He's a music critic. He's an incredible individual. Jeremy, welcome. And he's here because he knows a lot of stuff about John and Yoko, actually. And Fern and Dom P418 loves your Brian Meets Vinyl, your Needle Meets Vinyl channel.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's great. Kenneth, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? All right, sweet. All right, hold on. I have jokes. I'm so caught up in getting social with everybody, I forgot that I have jokes. You guys, this first one is for Anchor and Bear. You know, this man sprayed me with small droplets of water the other day. I said, thanks, mister. Mister. Thanks, mister. because he missed it.
Got that one. Got
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, dings. I think I got a ding for both of you guys on that one. You guys say in the comment which joke because there's like a 50,000 year. Yeah, check out Brian's channel. It's cool, man. He talks about a lot of Beatles records. All right. You know, my friend Tony, Jeremy Shatton, this one's for you. My friend Tony asked me not to say his name backwards. I said, why not? Why not? Because that's the Tony backwards, get it? All right, is that a chuckle?
Yeah.
Katie, I don't know if you're laughing. Yes, okay, good. Why not? Pardon my French. Because he can't and he won't and he don't stop. That's right. Thank you, Bobby Broadway. John Cooley's in the house. What's up? All the way from Klein-Hugen Record Exchange in upstate New York. Record store guy. All right, hold on. I have another one. Katie, do you know what the mermaid wore to maths class?
Mm-mm.
An algebra. An algebra. Get it? Because it sounds like algebra. Is that a yes? Okay, good.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Save that. You can use that in your gigs. Is your band sort of nautically themed?
Nautical anymore.
Oh.
All right, he's bringing it. Okay, Scummy Mummy's in the house. Scummy Mummy's in the house. We got a ding on Tony. Ding, ding from Jeremy Shatton. Boom. We got dings from Scummy Mummy, Georgia Constitution Media. Scummy Mummy's watching from Anaheim, California. You know, Scummy Mummy, I had an interview yesterday. They asked me how well I could perform under pressure. I said I can't really, but I can do Bohemian Rhapsody. Get it? All right, that's kind of an oldie but goodie, right? Okay, I think I'm giving myself dings. You guys kind of laughed. You can not laugh if you want, Brian Needle.
I'm being as realistic as possible. I actually think these are quite funny. So.
Oh, good, cool, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're not bad. All right, I don't have a lot more, but you guys, Bobby Broadway. You know, I have a mosquito infestation at my house. You know who I called? Bobby Broadway. The SWAT team. That was maybe overkill.
We're such an easy
But
crowd.
We are.
we like them all.
I love that. Thank you. Canandaigua Record Exchange is where John Cooley's from. Thank you. It's just it starts looking like Canada, and then I get completely lost, man.
At least it's easy to say, right?
Canandaigua, yeah. It's a cool little store. All right. John Cooley, you know, my email password's been hacked again. It's the third time I've had to rename the dog this week. Yes? Is that going to make you spit out your soda? Almost! Boom! Thank you, Bobby Broadway. I appreciate you, man. Groaner. Okay, we got a groaner. Thank you for the variety of response, Jeremy. That allows for a new sound effect. All right, hold on. I think I have, maybe that was the last joke, but I might have one more. Hold on. No, that's it. That's the final joke. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys with all your laughs. Bing, bing, bing. Now we're going to go back to Ball Towers. But first, this message from the Dennis Ball Corporation.
The wind in my hair. Subscribe. Feels like 1,000 likes upon a single post. Subscribe. Subscribe cologne from Dennis Ball Corporation. You can subscribe to subscribe.
Thank you. That was one of the first videos I ever made.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Super good. I like that.
Thank you. Let me make sure the chat box, you're going to appear in this laptop. Yes, it worked. Thank you, IT department at Dennis Ball Show. All right, cool. All right, hold on a second. Now we're talking about. Hold on. Let me get back to where we're talking. We all recently watched the Channel 4 documentary. I have the poster for it right here for Above Us Only Sky, the John and Yoko film, and it talks about the making of Imagine and their relationship. Like, it was a pretty fascinating film, I thought. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah, it was.
Did it surprise you? It kind of surprised me. It moved me deeply, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, each time I see Yoko portrayed organically, because I think growing up I read a lot of books and I had a certain perception of her.
Right.
And when I see her portrayed as herself, I think it shifts each time. Same with the Get Back documentary too. It was like, oh,
It's a human. They become human beings instead of and I mean particularly Yoko, because she's been kind of, unfairly blamed for the breakup of the Beatles and all this stuff for years.
totally
And so,
villainized.
and
what were we gonna say, Brian?
I feel like the world is just like finally catching up to Yoko, and that this documentary it came out at kind of the perfect time where everyone was maybe not everyone, but a lot of people were willing to accept her for the true artist she really is and was, and to finally, after all this time, give her due, because she totally is an original, and you can't deny that.
She really is. And Jeremy, it was on Netflix before. You can rent it on most of the other platforms and stuff now, though. It's really good. All right, I have a couple of questions to lead our conversation. Like, what did you guys come away from the film with? Like, did you come away with a piece, like an insight that you didn't have before after you watched it? I have one. I mean, I can start, but like, if you guys want to go, if you guys want me to do.
Do you want me to-
Yeah, you go.
Okay, well, I came away from it just having so much more appreciation for how Yoko hasn't really been one to advocate for herself, to say like, I did all this and I was an original, and how come nobody has discovered me yet? It was kind of like,
That's true.
Yeah, I came away from it like she's finally getting her due. And in the documentary, it's kind of like she's being really cool about it. I think other people wouldn't be quite as cool. They might be a little bit more bitter of like, why did it take so long? And like, see, I told you so. And she came across just very much like, yeah, that's what happened. And I was there. And it made me just appreciate her even more. So that's my main takeaway from it.
Absolutely, man. And what about you, Katie?
Yeah, I think it goes back to what I had said before. Whenever I see her, because I always had a conflicting opinion or relationship with Yoko, because being a musician and also a female, where I almost felt growing up as a huge Beatle fan, I didn't want to be like Yoko, if that makes any sense.
Right.
But then when I watch her and I watch their relationship and her as an artist, there's this deeper level of like appreciation I have just for her and how difficult it is and would have been to have been in a relationship as an artist herself, but then with one of the biggest names of our lifetime, like how challenging that is.
I mean, I honestly was, sort of blown away by how kind of seamlessly they integrated their creative lives. And I think that was sort of one of my kind of takeaways. My main takeaway was basically like how I framed the video, like Imagine would not have happened without Yoko, and Dan Richter, who was John's assistant at the time and, was trying to help them, was taking a lot of photographs and stuff. And like he said, a lot of the language around that John was using at that time came from Yoko. The concepts, the piece stuff, the plain white with like black writing
Yeah.
thing, that aesthetic, like the white, that was all Yoko, and it was a major part of how John presented himself in his career, and
Totally.
even lyrically, I mean the concepts, and I honestly think that, she kind of saved him from himself in a way. Like she helped him to grow up and connect with himself as an adult, and connect with his son and stuff like that. I really do. I think she was a positive influence on him.
Yeah, that's a really interesting thought of how she helped him sort of discover himself outside of who John was as a Beatle, because it was 4 of them together discovering it all, growing up together, and
it was a whole new frame. Yeah. But hold on a second. Now I'm gonna say this. This happened last week too, but Zoom's telling me that I'm gonna run out of time. So when I run out of time, I'm gonna email you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then we'll continue. It's so bad.
I
But
I see the countdown going on over there.
I know, and I'm like, I don't know if that means it's weird that they're doing that to me. They never did before, but I don't know, man. Maybe I have to switch back.
They changed
All
it
right.
up on a couple people. Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. So it changed how you'd say it changed how you saw Yoko, the film.
Yeah, she was. I grew up thinking she was a villain completely,
Right.
and never
Yep.
thought of the two of them together with this relationship. And I think now too, us having a creative relationship together, we're married, and we're both individual artists. We were before we got together. So having that perspective, and then just seeing more raw footage of her and realizing the person.
Did you guys meet each other playing music together?
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, I joined her band as a guitar player and went on tour with her, and we did 3 tours as her project called Bearcat, and then
Nice.
yeah, and then we fell in love and were a couple for a long time, and then finally got married, and we've been writing songs together. And so, I mean, we can, in a sense, I mean, we're obviously completely different artists than John and Yoko, but in the sense of being in a creative partnership and a being married as well, which is also a partnership, I think I relate a lot to them in the sense of I think Yoko and John both, they equally made each other better artists in a way.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a better, I think the general public thought that she made John not a better Beatle, but John didn't want to be a better Beatle. He wanted to be a better artist.
Mm-hmm.
And I can relate to that as far as with Katie and I, where it's like, I feel like when we got together, we both became better artists, and we allowed each other to have that confidence to do. Whenever I hear the applause, I always feel like I should acknowledge it. But it gave us the confidence to do things that we probably wouldn't have done on our own, So I've always related to them that way.
That's awesome, man. That's great.
Yeah.
And it's funny. My favorite. You know what I loved? I didn't know that the Plastic Ono band was actually a bunch of giant plastic cubes that were the band members.
Yeah,
I thought that was awesome.
that was cool.
And also, and I also liked her conceptual art show, where she announced that she was having an art show at the Met. She really wasn't.
Yeah, she announced it, and all these people showed up, and they were asking where it was, and she's
Exactly. It was cool.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about I got from the film is that Yoko is so funny. She's she's genuinely funny,
really funny,
and she wants people to laugh. And I think a quote that John said, he said that we want people to laugh at us. We want to be the world's John and Yoko want to be the Laurel and Hardy of the music world, and I always thought that was so cool because they accomplished it. They're both very, very funny.
They really are funny, but people think it's so super serious. I think for some reason.
Yeah.
So, high point of the film. What was your high point of the film? We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
I don't know.
What was your favorite moment? It doesn't have to be like a peak, but what was a moment you enjoyed?
That's hard. I don't know why it's hard for me to answer that, because
I'll say one first.
Go ahead. Yeah.
When they were playing "Jealous Guy,"
Oh
and
yeah.
Klaus Vormann talked about falling into a trance while he was playing bass and not even knowing what notes he was playing,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
just. And it was, and just the fact that John would pass out the lyrics to everyone, and they would get really into the meaning of the lyrics while they were playing the song, I thought
Yeah.
was really cool.
I agree. The other, I remember now. The other highlight for me is they did like an extended footage of when John was meeting that fan who was sleeping
Yeah.
in the woods, Claudio.
Oh,
Yeah,
And-
the veteran. Yeah.
Yeah, the coolest part for me was when he's asking about the song Dig a Pony, and John reveals that actually Yoko helped him with some of the words on that song.
Yeah.
And for some reason in my head, a light bulb went off, like, of course she did, because that song, it's so very Yoko-like. And
Oh,
as a
God.
Beatle freak, as both of us are Beatle freaks, and I know you are too, Dennis,
Yeah.
it was like a very, very cool moment, for me at least. So
Yeah. No, yeah, that's, I'm gonna, not to like piggyback, but yeah.
yeah.
Because I remember now I'm connecting something, because we recently went over Dig a Pony for some reason. Because when did this come out? 2018?
It came out 2019, I
Something
think.
like that?
I could be wrong.
But we were going over that, and you had remembered that or mentioned that about how Yoko had helped with like the lyrics on Dig a Pony, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or the concepts of that kind of writing kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really amazing, like how much of an impact she had, and you know, it goes unsaid a lot of times.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool, guys. What we're gonna do is let's go back to the reaction room, Fab or Drab, and I'm gonna send you a new Zoom link.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna stop this. And then I'm gonna do a new meeting. I'm such an idiot, but I'm gonna. You're right, Jeremy, man. I need to get pro Zoom. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do that.
Recording in progress.
No, I don't want to.
Recording stopped.
All right. So wait until you guys see these memes. They're fantastic. They're really funny. In fact, hold on. I'm gonna send them the invite. Copy invitation. This will only take a moment. I got it queued up, man. All right, they'll be here in a moment. All right, guys. I know I have to pay for that premium Zoom, man. I know. Here, I'm gonna share the audio with those guys. Okay, cool. All right, man. Sweet. Awesome. Cool. All right. They'll be here just momentarily, man. We're going to do Drab, Fab, or Drab. Scummy Mummy, what's up? Oh, man. Thank you so much, Scummy Mummy. Yeah, that America's Got Talent was a real... They loved me on that show, man. They loved me on America's Got Talent. They absolutely loved me on America's Got Talent. Oh, baby, here we go. Oh, yes! Oh, my God, I feel so embarrassed, you guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're
All right. Yes, you're back, and you're ready to react to some hilarious photos and
Do it.
stuff. They're pretty good. They're not really hilarious, but let's check it out. All right, tell me if these are Fab or Drab, everyone. I'm going Drab on this first one, guys. You can say Drab, Brian. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Drab. I don't like the matching haircuts. That's the problem for me, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're going Drab. What do you think, Katie? Are you concurring with the drabness of this
I
photo?
kind of want to say Fab.
Well, there's going to be a lot of fabness, so feel free to say Drab now.
Okay. I'll go Drab.
Scummy Mummy wants me to sing On the Balls of Love, which I sang on Britain's Got Talent. And I'll do one line of it for you, Scummy. On the balls of love, up and above your balls. All right.
That was great.
Thank you. I won that round.
Nice.
All right, let's go to the next photo. Fab or drab?
Oh, fab.
This is-
So fab.
Why? Okay, fab. We're getting fabs on you guys. Why do you think he wears yellow glasses? Any ideas?
Does he have that syndrome? Did he have that syndrome?
Is it for medical reasons?
I doubt it's for
Or-
medical. I don't know, actually.
They really are prescription glasses. You can tell.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
blind as a bat, apparently.
Yeah, so it makes you wonder. But there was that whole ambivision trend in the '70s too. So maybe that's what it is. All right, that's fab. We're saying. Let's see what we got. We got some fabs. We got some fabs coming through. Yep, we got drabs for the last one. From Jeremy and Scummy Mummy and John Cooley. And Scummy Mummy, Jeremy Shatton, and Scummy Mummy are fabbing again. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
Iconic.
John Lennon and Andy Warhol grabbing each other's junk. Which is a photo I saw for the first time today.
Really?
Somehow. So I said I thought this was extremely fab.
And it's fab.
Yeah, it's
so over the top and edgy for that time.
a little too fab.
And also it's funny as hell. Look at Andy's face. I mean, come on.
Yes.
You can't tell me he wasn't having a laugh when they did
Yeah, that's
that.
Yeah,
it's,
fab.
it's great.
We got some fabs, 2 fabs. We got a drab. I think John Cooley might be talking about that sweater. He wore them to waxes. So we got some fabs coming through. Yeah, these are for the current Andy Warhol. But yeah, I love this. I loved these, and I loved the stuff with them him hanging out with Andy in the movie. So it's worth seeing. They do that. All right, this meme has a point. Okay. This meme has a point. John and Yoko waiting for the maid to make the bed so they can continue protesting against the system. I have to say that's fab, and I think that John and Yoko would laugh at it if they saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
that's fab. I'd say that's fab.
Fab.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate it because it's one of the few John and Yoko memes I found that weren't just unfunny meanness, which is unfortunate. So I didn't do a lot of me. I just did a lot of photos. Let's see here. All right, this is Sean Lennon.
Yeah, Sean and
Sean.
Yeah, Sean Lennon and his girlfriend. What's her face?
Charlotte Kemp.
You know.
Yeah, she's
What do you think? I mean, that suit is just rubbing me the wrong way.
I
I'm drabbing it.
Yeah, I don't really like Sean's style, but I'm gonna say drab.
I'm gonna say fab for Charlotte, but drab for Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have 2 noises. Since you're my guest, I'll let you have 2
Okay,
noises.
very good.
Let's see. We got some. Oh, Jason is here. Jason Cope from Pure Red punk band. Yes, Sean. Jeremy Shatton's giving fabs. He knows Sean and Charlotte. He's from the big city. Scummy Mummy's fabbing it. John Cooley's saying LOL. All right, let's move on. John playing drums.
Oh, so fab.
I know. Isn't that a fun picture? I kind of stumbled on it. I just had to include it.
That's a great one.
It doesn't. It's not fashiony at all, but it's really. It's just one I never saw before, and I thought it was really cool. I love the idea of them messing around, and it's one thing that I kind of learned, recently. I mean, I've been a big Beatles fan for years, man, but I never really dug into like how all the songs were recorded and stuff until like a couple years ago, and I was surprised to find out that they didn't always play the same instruments. They switched around.
True.
All right.
Him and May Pang.
I know it brings up feelings of upsetness because I don't know. That was an unfortunate situation, but it's interesting May Pang, you don't see her. You don't see her very often. I think she was maybe camera shy.
I like May Pang a lot. She wrote a really good book called Loving John.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I recommend it. But anyway, we don't need to get into that. But I think this is fab. I'm gonna say fab. He's got a cool like velvet
Yeah,
coat.
he looks
and,
cool.
she
Oh,
looks
they're
cool.
very. They are fab.
Yeah.
It's my only hesitation is I think this is from his Lost Weekend phase,
Oh, definitely.
which is a difficult time I think for him. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on here.
Oh, this is yeah,
This is so fab.
totally fab.
Thank you. I mean, that's.
And
Do you
look how
see
cool,
why I?
look how cool Yoko looks in
Yoko's
this
so
too. By the
cool.
way,
I know.
yeah.
She's like really fly.
Yeah.
I agree that. Do you see now why I said like be willing to say what something's drab because there's a lot of fabness.
Yes.
Yeah, the Lost Weekend, Jeremy. Yeah, fab. This was one of the coolest pictures I stumbled on.
Huh.
It's the receiver behind him.
Yes.
And the phone, it kind of like makes it look like he's dialing in the radio DJ or something. I don't know.
And
Slide on his finger?
Yeah, he's got a slide on
Yeah.
his finger. For
Oh,
Good
nice
talk, Tim.
eye. Good one. That's a fab observation, Katie. Yeah, this is super fab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
it was hard to find pictures that weren't fab of John that I hadn't already used. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh.
So
I know.
so fab.
Just so fab. I know. We're getting lots. Yoko fab, John Drab. We got one. Yeah, keep on trucking, Jeremy. That's exactly right. Robert Trump.
Can pull off a tank top. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely
Fab,
pull off
fab.
something.
Yeah. We need to keep our eye on the comments because there's some good stuff coming in.
By the way, Yoko's wearing the coat that John wore on the rooftop when they played at for the Apple Get Back.
That's nice. Hold on a second here. Okay. John, like Christopher Crossing.
Yes. Sailing takes me away.
To where I'm going.
This is when John was going to Bermuda, and he sailed to Bermuda with like I think only a crew of like 3 other people, and
Wow.
this is I think 1979 I believe. But anyway, yeah, this is definitely fab in my book.
Yeah, totally. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go like this. Yes, this is fab to me too. I knew you would have that. That's a good detail, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got some more fabs coming in. Fab, fab, fab. All right, hold on.
Oh.
This is John in Paris at his 21st birthday. This is his 21st birthday.
Do you know who took this photo?
No, who?
Paul McCartney.
All right. Fab.
Yeah. Fab.
Definitely fab. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, geez, were they ever not Beatles? Apparently not.
They were born Beatles.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
Here's
God.
the white.
Fab.
Yeah, here's the white.
Iconic.
I like. It was cool when Dan Richter talked about the gardening and how Yoko wanted black and white flowers only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
You can
All
really
right, that-
see Sean in John in this photo. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Intensely.
And yeah, iconic, like to the point of that was on the cover of Abbey Road. That's what he was wearing for that shoot. So
By the way, whoever just said the Nurk twins in the chat, we would be really good friends in real life.
yes, Jeremy Shatton, man, he's the best.
Yes, Jeremy spoken.
He has a blog. It's called is it Earworm, Jeremy? Blog. I'll put a link in the description. It's really good. You got to check it out.
I'd love to,
It's
yeah.
a music blog. All right. Let's move on here.
So fab. Yeah.
Yeah. Fab.
I know, right?
By the way,
part of this Go ahead.
I would say Yoko, all the detail on John's jeans, Yoko embroidered that herself. You can actually see it, I think, in the film Imagine or in Above Us Only Sky. She's like working on those.
She's like mending his pants.
Yeah, but she
And-
did all that work, which is amazing.
It's really cool. I mean, part of these I just included some of these just because I thought they were so fab automatically. Yeah, we're getting some more fabs. Yeah, classic Jared Leto look. It's coming from fab. Yeah, Jeremy's blog is called an Earful blog. Yes.
Ah, cool. I will check that
All
out.
right. Yes. All right. This one I had to include because look at his furry feet.
Yeah. That's from when they did the video in the Imagine. There's a film called like The Making of Imagine, another film, an earlier one. I think it's called Give Me Some Truth. I could be wrong, but it's The Making of Imagine, and they show
Right.
like the jealous guy video, and this is what he's wearing, and it's definitely fab. They're like they're like rowing the boat at Ascot.
That's cool. I haven't seen the jealous guy video. I'm gonna have to watch that after this video is over.
It's a good one.
I love that song. It's one of my favorite. I love that album and I love that song. I can't believe I haven't seen that. All right, this I included just because it was it was an example of the bad memes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But it wasn't totally offensive.
Yeah,
but like
it's funny. It's funny.
It's kind of funny, but I mean, it's also not really accurate because she's not really particularly loud.
True.
But I gave it a drag.
Also,
But I thought,
go
ahead.
the concert speakers, those are like, those are not concert speakers. Those are like someone's 2001
Right.
boombox from Circuit City or something.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like the Blue Whale space shuttle. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Drab. Jeremy wants that sweater. Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah, that's a drab for me though.
I'm drabbing that. Last one got a couple of drabs. This is cool. Look at that square guitar.
Yeah, I like it. Definitely fab.
Yeah, it's fab.
Do you think that's something playable, you guys? Or do you think it's just a piece of art?
I think it's playable, right?
Yeah.
It looks playable. He's playing a chord. He's playing like a, what's he playing?
It's got a real guitar deck.
Like a
see here.
C. He's playing like a C major 7 or
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
in between a chord. I don't know. Yeah, well, that's definitely playable.
Got a bridge and
Yeah.
Yep. So I guess it's probably something they were constantly getting new instruments given to them and stuff. So
Yeah. It's very cool. Yeah. That's fab.
Fab. He looks like Divine.
He does
oh,
look
I was gonna
divine.
say drab until you said that, and now I'm gonna say fab. Just for
Say
divine.
drab. We need
Ringo,
a couple of
Ringo
drabs.
does not look like John Waters though, so
Yeah.
that's the Ringo looks like
He-
Sonny Bono in this or something.
Yeah, he does. Oh man, I can't believe I have 50,000 more. I'm just kidding. Look at this. They're great though. Look at this. Here's another one where John feels up a man on his last weekend. Look, he's taking off Mick Jagger's clothes.
Rock and Roll
Look at the-
Circus, I think.
Hold on. Yeah, is that Rock and Roll Circus?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he looks. Yeah, I know it is because he's wearing those glasses that he wore when he did Year Blues and all that.
I mean, come on.
Fab.
That's fab. Yeah.
Fab. Maynard Krebs. Yeah. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna keep going through these. Okay, this is back to the haircuts. I'm drabbing it. I'm unabashedly drabbing it, man. You can say fab if you want to, Katie,
Yeah,
but I'm
I
drabbing
think it's
it.
fab.
I think it's fab too because I like the scarf John's wearing. I like Yoko's look is cool. They look cooler in this one than the other one, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, I'm giving you fabs. We're getting fabs coming in from Scummy Mummy and Jeremy Shatton. Mick's feeling it. I know he was. Exactly. That's why I zoomed in on that one picture. It was like Mick was like, oh, and I was like, man, you know how many people would love to make Mick Jagger make that face? And he's like, yeah! Yeah. This is cool. I love this because I love the part in the movie when they were talking about Grapefruit, her book,
Yeah.
which I need to get a copy of. This needs more pixels, but it's still fab to me.
Fab.
I like when the kids are reading Grapefruit in the book or in the documentary. That part.
Yes.
And the kids are totally getting it and they think it's funny. And to me that is so it's such a classic example of how Yoko's work is so good because
Yeah.
it's meant for everyone and everyone can appreciate it. So yeah. Anyway, but I do think this is a fab photo as well.
It is fab. Yeah, I love that part, and it's so funny. They talk to different people, and some of the adults he talks to get it, and one or two don't.
Yeah.
And then the kids are like, they totally get it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one. Jeremy's saying still modern. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things that strikes me about a lot of these looks is that they are still hip now. Like they still feel modern and hip now.
Because cool is cool. I mean, if like it's James Dean in the 50s is cool. He's still cool now. So it's cool doesn't go out of style. I feel like that's the way I look at it.
Like Anchor and Bear are still cool. Even though you guys have been around for a million years.
Well,
just kidding.
It's true. It's true, Dennis.
Look at that. Speaking of generations of music lovers.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's fab.
All the way.
This is what it's about exactly. In fact, it's probably a moment that those guys remember, and I think the sheer joy on Julian and Sean's faces. I mean, really, all of them, and also Yoko's sunglasses get their own ding.
So cool, yeah, those are cool.
So yeah, I give that a ding, and I don't know what to say about it, man. It's not my family, but I wish them the best.
Yeah,
all those guys.
Agreed. Oh, so fab.
Yeah.
So fab.
So fab, but for smoking, they got fab.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Don't smoke, kids. But do make hit records.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. Fab but sad. Yes, exactly, Jeremy. Good, well put.
Yeah.
All right, that one we already saw. And I believe this is the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the moment when Chuck Berry hears Yoko start screaming. I saved this for last.
Yep.
I'm going to say drab because this bummed me out. It always bummed me out.
This is the bad side of Yoko, where she doesn't quite... She has a hard time understanding when's the right time to be Yoko and to when to just kind of sit back.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let me put it this way. I will say this. She gets away with it, but this is the equivalent of if, like, the drummer in this scene, if the drummer all of a sudden just started like going crazy and doing like a crazy like drum solo. It's just it's not the time or place. Yoko doing her Yoko thing is cool when she's doing it for her thing, but in the middle of Chuck Berry and John Lennon playing a Chuck Berry song, it's not really appropriate.
Yeah, it was. Yes, I agree. I kind of feel like, but what's one of the things that this makes me? I think it's. I realize it's. I say it's fab because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't think I agree with you about the fact that she's sort of clueless musically about when she should scream,
Yeah.
Like, there could be places in a John Lennon set where it's appropriate for her to scream, but not throughout the entire thing.
Absolutely.
But also, again, this is a great way to bring us back to the initial point, which is these are people, man.
Yeah.
And you can be like, Yoko's a cool person and I dig her and she didn't destroy the Beatles, and still not like the screaming.
It's weird. It's not even for me in that whole when he's playing with Chuck Berry. It was just knowing that John had idolized Chuck for so long, and that was like his moment to play. And you can tell he wants to play and like honor him. And I don't know, there's just something, because I love her avant-garde vibe and art.
Yep.
But it was just kind of like, I feel like it would be the equivalent if, like, I don't know, like, we're both Beatle fans, but like if Paul McCartney walked through the door and it was Brian's moment, it was Brian's moment to meet Paul, and I decide to, like, I don't know, start talking to Paul about like crocheting or something and distracting him and making him like
Right,
trying to teach him how
right.
to crochet. Like
Or even more, you started drawing attention to just yourself
Yeah.
in a way that didn't even include them.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would just,
Which
I
you
don't
would-
know.
You would never.
I
do.
would, I don't know. For
Good
my,
thing Jeremy, good thing Keith Richards wasn't there. That's so funny. All right. On that note, let's go back to the where we started. And I just wanted to say, you guys, thanks so much for being on the show, man. It's been real.
Oh,
Aw,
thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing just
Yes.
before you
please.
sign off?
Yeah.
I just want to say we both love the Dennis Ball Show, and we think it's
Yes.
one of the coolest things on YouTube right now. And we think everybody right now, if you're not subscribed to him already, you should subscribe. This very, very moment. And
Oh, thank you.
we just got to say that because we really, really do like your show, and it's totally original and fun and cool. And so thanks for having
That
us.
means so
Yeah.
much to me, man. And next Friday, we're going to Zombie School
Hey,
with Sonia Thompson, who was in Zombieland and The Walking Dead.
that's cool.
Amazing.
And she's a featured zombie actor, so she'll teach you how to groan and shuffle like a real zombie.
Nice. We'll,
All right.
We'll tune in.
So I love you guys. Thanks for coming. Jeremy, I love you, man. Georgia Constitution Media, I love you, brother. Thanks for being here. Scummy Mummy, thank you. And everybody else who's watching on the replay, you're the bomb. Thanks, Jeremy. You rock, man. I look forward to having you on as a guest when we talk about Miles Davis's Bitches Brew. All right, guys.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. All right. Peace out. Have a great weekend, everyone.
And a 1 and a 2.
1, 2, 3, Dennis Ball, Dennis Ball. The world outside is making me so sad. But when I watch your show, it seems the world is just a joke. And things don't seem so bad. Your multi-personality is worth more than your pedigree. You're rolling with the punches like a champ. With all your skill, your show, and you like the room when you walk in.
That's just a laugh.
Dennis Ball, Dennis